So now it is my pleasure to introduce really the founder of our last feast, person who I consider an amazing president. I consider her an incredible colleague. Most importantly, I consider her a great friend. Phyllis Harrington, Superintendent from Oceanside.
Thank you all so much. In September when we were here together, I talked about how important I thought it was for us to really be reminded of the joy of the superintendency and why we do what we do every single day. And I hope for you, if that performance didn't prove what we do and why we do it and how important our work is, I don't know that anything will. So thank you, and I hope you do, as Chuck said, take it to heart and remember, because I know those kinds of things are happening in your district every single day as well. As early as this morning, a colleague, Jerry, had talked about how we've been so trapped behind COVID these last couple of years, really. Hard to say that, but it's true. And our days, just became very accustomed to just being one crisis after the other, and, one new memo that came out that had to be addressed, versus the next one that changed what came before, and just what an absolute crazy up and down, and how we just really got sucked into that. And he really said how important it is not only to remind people in this room, but certainly our new aspiring superintendents, that we've got to get past that. We've got to get out behind our desks. We have to get into our buildings, into our classrooms. And I know that if you make that a focus goal, you will see those kinds of things happening in your classrooms. So please be reminded of that. Because one of the things we know is that we need to keep each other well. And this was addressed before, and you'll hear a number of different things over the course of this conference about helping to remind ourselves how important our self-wellness is. To that end, we have a wonderful wellness committee, and I understand that they ran a fabulous yoga program this morning that was well subscribed, very positive feedback, and we look to continue to do that in future conferences. Tomorrow, we're actually having Therapy Dogs International that will be here at 12 p.m. in the Marketplace of Ideas. And throughout the course of the conference, the Wellness Committee will be providing healthy snacks for all of us. So please, take time to partake. Speaking of new superintendents, I don't know that there could be a more difficult year to begin this amazing career and this amazing ride. But many of us did. Many of you did. So it's now our opportunity. We won't call you by name, but we will ask you to stand. If you were a new superintendent for the 21-22 school year, please stand and allow us to recognize you. Truly, I cannot imagine anything more daunting.